In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make these cute little cheeky potatoes. They're really quick and easy to make for beginners. You'll need some yarn. I use Chenille yarn, but you can use any. I used a 5.5mm crochet hook, but you can size up or down. I used scissors, tapestry needles, stitch markers, safety eyes, and stuffing. For round 1, we'll make a magic ring by wrapping the yarn around your fingers like so. And then we'll make 6 single crochets inside this ring. So that's the first single crochet, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And to close this ring, we'll just pull on the yarn tail, which should tighten it into a circle. For round 2, we'll make an increase in each of the stitches, which basically just means making 2 single crochets into the same stitch. So we made 1, and this is the second one into the same stitch. And if we keep doing this around our 6 single crochets, it will double the number up to 12. For round 3, we will do a pattern of single crochet increase in the alternating stitches. So in this first stitch, we'll do a single crochet, and then in the second one, we'll do a increase, and then the third one will be a single crochet, and the fourth a increase, and then keep doing that till you reach the stitch marker. At the end of this round, our stitch count will go up to 18 stitches. For the next 3 rounds, we will just do single crochet in each of the stitches, so our count will stay up to 18 for 3 rounds. So go ahead and do this, and I'll see you at the end of the 6th round. For round 7, we will do a pattern of 2 single crochet, increase 6 times, which will increase our stitch count to 24. For round 8, we will be making the bobble stitches, which will become our potatoes arms. So follow the pattern up to the bobble stitch, and then I will take you through that. To make the bobble stitch, you want to first yarn over and then insert the hook into the stitch, and then yarn under, pull through. You'll have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops. You'll have 2 left on the hook, yarn over again, insert back into the same stitch, yarn under, pull through. You'll have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2. You'll have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And then you'll just continue on your pattern. So for us, it's making a single crochet, and make sure to pull it tight at this point so the bubble pops out. After making 5 single crochets, we'll do the bubble stitch again. It may be a bit hard at first to figure out how to do it, but once you get your head wrapped around it, it's pretty easy. So go back to the step-by-step point I showed you how to make a bubble if you're still confused, and then we'll just carry on with the pattern. So after we're done with round 8, we will be adding safety eyes to our potato. You can also embroider eyes if that's your preference, but we'll be adding the safety eyes between rounds 5 and 6. So put the first eye next to the bubble stitch, and then we'll place the second eye 3 stitches apart, so they're both nice and lined up with the bubble stitches. For the next 3 rounds, we will just be doing a single crochet in each of the stitches. And from round 8, our stitch count should be now 26. So make sure you have 26 stitches at the end of each round, and I'll see you at the end of round 11. For round 12, we will be doing bubble stitches again for our legs. So first do the 2 single crochets and then 3 single crochets, and then I'll take you through the decrease stitch. To make a decrease, just put your hook through the front loops of the next 2 stitches, and then yarn under and pull through 2 like a single crochet, and that basically just single crochets 2 stitches together, and then continue with the pattern till you reach the end of this round. In round 13 we will start closing off our potato, so we will do 2 single crochet decrease in a pattern which will decrease our stitch count to 18. At this point we can start stuffing our plushie. You can use some fiber fill or even loose scrap yarn, whatever you have available, but try to stuff enough so that it fills in all the gaps. For round 14, which is also our last round, we will just do a single crochet increase pattern which will decrease our count up to 12 stitches. Once you're done with that, make sure you have 12 stitches left, and then you can cut off a long tail about 15 inches, and then we can use a tapestry needle to close off the hole. To close off our plushie, we will take our tapestry needle and put it through the front loops of the next 2 stitches, and then give it a light pull. And then if we keep doing this for the next 12 stitches, so repeating it 6 times, we will end up closing the hole. Once you're done with that, give the yarn a pull and it should fully close off the circle. And the next step is optional if you want to create a little bump for your potato, but if you don't want to, you can just weave in the end at this point. But if you're creating a bump, you can put the tapestry needle through the hole back at the bottom and then bring out your needle between rounds 7 and 8 and try to aim for a straight line. We will now put the needle back into the middle and come out through the same point as before. And then this should create a crease, which if we pull on should create the butt cheeks. So just bring out the yarn and then give it a pull, but make sure you don't pull too tight in case the yarn snaps. You can also use a thinner yarn for this in case you're worried about snapping your yarn. But as you can see, if you pull, it creates the butt cheeks. I'll be repeating this once more just to give it a bit more definition, but you can also stop at this point by tying a knot if you're happy with what your potato looks like. Once you're happy with the results, we can tie a knot to secure our yarn tail. So just pick a stitch nearby, just next to where we came out from, and then make a knot. And then take this yarn back into the plushie just to weave in the ends, and we can cut it off. Your chicky potato is all done now. I hope you enjoyed making it and found this video helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one.